Hey, what's up guys, I hope you all are having a great day. Welcome to this brand new episode of our channel, and today we are going to discuss about a project you can develop using reactjs. Now I am assuming that you are already familiar with reactjs. In case if you aren't, you can check out my video series on YouTube, and there are a lot more other resources for React available on the YouTube, so feel free to check it out from anywhere. And once you are done with that, the basics of React, you can continue with this. Yeah, I'll come to that part later, but before that, just let me tell you a few things here. So this is just a gist about the project. I'm gonna show you what I have done and how I have developed this contact manager, and in case if you want to try it out by your own, so feel free to try it out. It will give you a it will make your basic concept much more stronger than it is right now. Apart from that, if you need a tutorial for this project, like if you want me to show you a walkthrough tutorial, so let me know in the comment section. I'll try to bring it up as soon as possible, and as efficient as possible. So I hope that clears the concept of the video, and in case if you are new here, you can consider subscribing. Yeah. Before I continue, let me tell you, in case if you're looking for the source code of the project, yes, it is available completely for free. I'll add the GitHub link on description and you can check it out, the source code, but I'll tell you to try it out by your own. And in case if you're having any problem with the project, you can check out my codes. So yeah, that's it. So now let me take you through the project overview, and I'll show you what I have developed. And before I come to the source code, let me just show you how the project is working here. So as you can see, we have few contacts here, the name and a thumbnail, which is keeping the first name and the last name of the user, which is great. And we have a call option, WhatsApp option, and a delete option as well. And first we'll start with the addition process. So let's try some name here, person1. Okay, phone number, I'll go with 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and the bio, let's go with this one, and let's submit it and let's see. Okay, so this is the bug. What is this? I have added it and it didn't work out. But again, if I add it, so first we'll add the name here. Let's call it name for now, and last name, I'll keep title. For phone number, I'll go with 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 0. Okay, bio, I'll keep this one, and if I submit it now, we have name, title here. So as you can see, but there are a few bugs in the project, and I'll not say few, but yeah, that's a very minimal bug, and you can easily solve it by using some packages. But in case if you don't want to solve it for a project like this one, just for random project, I wanted to keep it just to check out some APIs, and also for that I don't need to make it that much efficient. But in case if you want to keep it that much efficient and you want to push it to the production, for that case you will not get these types of error. And why, I'll tell you why, but I'll come to that part later. So as you can see, we have this one, and now if I try to delete this one, and it will get deleted. So yeah, as you can see, we can add data here, we can delete it. Well, I haven't kept the update option, so in case if you want to keep that, you can keep it. But I have some options, like you can reach to WhatsApp, and you can call the person. I'll show you what I have done here, but that's later. So yeah, as you can see, this is the project overview. Now we are kind of done with the project overview. Next part, what we have is I will give you the complete overview of the source code, how I have developed it. Now let me show you what packages I have used and how I have developed this project. So just to give you this information, I haven't used lots of packages here. I have just used Bootstrap with React just for CSS design purpose. Apart from that, I haven't used anything, any other packages. So as you can see, I have Bootstrap and React Bootstrap, and that is the only package I have used, the npm package, and I have installed it externally. So yeah, that's it. I want to show you the source code for the project, how I have developed it. As you can see, I have app.js. It's completely basic structure of React. If you have used React before, you know what's happening here. Inside public folder, I have index.html. Here I have added few things, as you can see, some style sheet for Bootstrap and some style sheet for Font Awesome. Also, I have added few script for the Bootstrap, just the min.js file and the CDNs and all. So yeah, I have added these things here. I haven't done any complex modification here, so these are just CDN packages and all. So I have few components here. As you can see, I have a form component which I am using. Also I have a home component for the interface, and I have API which is contact API where I'm fetching the API externally and I'm importing it on the project. So let me tell you what's happening here. So I have actually two components here, you can say, you can say that, and these are home component and form component. So inside this home component I have some JavaScript bootstrap classes, excuse me again. So, and here I'm fetching the data and just outputting in a list view, and for the list view I'm using, what can I say, bootstrap list. Yeah, so as you can see, bootstrap list group, that's what I'm using for the listing. And here I'm mapping through the data. So these are the pretty much standard things. And here for the WhatsApp and Facebook, sorry, phone number, as you can see, I'm using window.open method of JavaScript, and here I'm using the phone number which I'm fetching from the API. Also for the WhatsApp I'm using phone number which I'm fetching from the API. So that's all we have here. And we have the delete button which we are creating a function for that delete button, and we are sending the request to the local API. Now for the API, so that's the main part. I'll come to form component later. For the API I am using JSON-Server, JSON-Fake API. So in case if you don't know, you can search for the JSON API or JSON-Server API. It gives you a fake data to test out your project, and that's what I am doing here, JSON-Fake server, and it's already running. So this is, let me show you that. As you can see, I have the server running here. This is the JSON server. As you can see, JSON-Server --watch data.db.json, and it's running on port 3004, and the file is this one, db.json, the data. And here I'm running the React. So it is, I think this is quite self-explanatory, I don't have to tell you that, but this one is for the JSON server. So these two servers are running. This one is on port 3000, this one is on port 3004. So that's all we have. And you can actually do all the modification on this fake API. As you can see, I'm doing here, it's the contact, and this is the delete method. So if I show you, actually let me just open a contact API. So if I show you this one, just let me copy it, and let me show you. As you can see, we can this is the API we are using here. That's how we see the JSON API. And this is a completely fake API. And the problem I told you, like for it, when we are adding something, we are it's not getting added. For why it is happening, this is for this ID. Actually, let me show you. So let me tell you about the add method. So as you can see, this is the handle addition, and if I show you, this is where the button is, submit button, where we are handling this addition part inside form. And when we are adding data, we are using math.random for ID. So I hope you already get the idea here. That is, sometime math.random generates same ID twice or thrice. That's why we get this problem. You can use some other packages for random UID, and that's already available. You can check it out from the Google. And apart from that, there is not any other bugs, but yeah, that's what we are using, and that is why we are getting that problem. And we also have some other things like and that is for the draggable form. I'll come to that part later, but before that, this is all we have inside form. The first name, last name, this is pretty much standard stuff. And I have made some modification is in CSS, and that's not much, but a little bit modification in CSS is also available. So I'll as the source code is available for free, you can check it out if you need anything, but this is the pretty much standard stuff. So let me show you the form. The main thing, that is this where is it here, this draggable form. And for draggable form is, as you can see, I am taking the mouse position, the offset, and if it's down is false or true, that is we are also taking. And let me show you something what I am doing here. So for the draggable form, we are already preventing the default behavior of the mouse, and here we are just adding a style, and also we are the getting element. This is pretty much a standard JavaScript. If you are familiar with that, you already know that. So it is, main thing what you have to do here is the handling the mouse. So as you can see, this is the handle mouse down, or this is handle mouse move. So if it is down, this time it is down, like we are handling mouse to the downside, so this is true. And if it is true, we are just subtracting the offset from client X and client Y, which is coming from event. So I think you are already available, you're already familiar with event. If you are not, then I think a basic JavaScript tutorial will be helpful for you. But that's all. And in case if you are already familiar with the event, then I think this part is quite understandable for you. So yeah, that's it. And we are using use state, and that's a hooks you already know if you are familiar with React. But again I'm not gonna get into any nitty-gritty details here. So in case if you need a complete walkthrough tutorial, just let me know in the comment section. I'll come up with a complete walkthrough tutorial, and there I'll show you everything you need about this. But this is just a gist about the project and how I have developed it. Apart from that, there is nothing much to do with this video, because it will be lengthy then. So I hope you understand. So yeah, that's all we have in the source code. Pretty much standard stuff. One list and one form and some CSS to make them a little bit beautiful, and some CDN I'm using for in the index.html file, as I've told you. And yeah, that's it. Now let me tell you the project tech stack, what I have used to develop this project. So as I told you, there is reactjs, and we are clear with that. And apart from that, I'm using JSON-Server to create some fake APIs, and yeah, just see how interact with API using React. That's all we have on the tech stack. But why you need this tech stack, and why you should do this project? First of all, this project is not a completely advanced project. If you are a little bit familiar with React and JavaScript, this is going to be a completely standard project for you. And that you have just learned React, and you want to just get some hands-on experience with React, and you want to make the concept much more stronger than it is right now. And for that, I think this project is completely for you. Now why? Here you will learn how to integrate external CDN, like how to install npm packages like Bootstrap, React Bootstrap. You will learn how to use state, like managing state, not in a complex manner, but a little bit a brief understanding of user state, like how to use it, how to handle additions, deletion, also how you can do modification in the data. You can use that, you can do the update and edit by total cart. So yeah, I hope you understand it. And also you will know how to fetch data from API, which is once you learn React, handling data, handling API is the next thing you should do. And that's completely my personal opinion, but in case if you have anything else, you can let me know in the comment section. But that's my personal opinion. In case if you are done with the React, you have created few websites, landing page or something like that, then next thing you should do is handling API. And you should fetch data, you should import it, and you should do some mapping with the data, map through it, output it in a list. That's what you should do. So yeah, and that's not as complex as it sounds. So yeah, I want this is really great. Also, let me show you something. The features that is available in this project is quite minimal, but these are essential. So using this first name and last name in the thumbnail is quite important. And also a form which is draggable, that is really I according to me, this is great for a beginners to keep in his or her project. So there is deletion option. You can redirect a user to the WhatsApp, which is again important. You can do call. So yeah, I'm not going to do that right now, but yeah, these are the things you can do with this project, and I think this is quite important, and you should give it a try. And for the time being, I'm not going to say that it will take a weeks or something like that. If you invest 2 days, I think that's enough to build this project, because this is just a minimal project. And if you can keep it in your what can I say, resume or your portfolio, I think it's gonna make a little bit impact to the recruiter. I'm not gonna say that it's gonna make a huge impact, but that actually depends on person to person. But if the person is gonna like your project or not, I'm not sure about that, but I think that's gonna make a little bit impact, because you have some trending design here also. As you can see, you have a glass morphism design. In case if you don't know how to do glass morphism design, I already have a video for that. Feel free to check it out. So yeah, now if we check this project, from a neutral section, like if we should do it or not, I think you should do it. I'm not sure what you think. Just let me know in the comment section. Like, just tell me what you think about it. But I think you should do it. Yeah, there will be few bugs. There will be few errors. You will solve it, of course. But eventually, it will give you a idea, a concept of the React and handling data in React, handling state, handling API and all. So next time when you will do a, what can I say, large scale project where you have to handle APIs and all, that will be little bit easier for you. Well, not little bit, much more than little bit, because it will be easier for you. I can assure you that. So yeah, and that's all I have for you. Now before you start with the project, I have few prerequisites for you, and I'm gonna tell you in brief. Like you don't need to know rocket science for this, but a little bit understanding of React and a basic knowledge of React will help you to do this project. Because if you don't have a basic knowledge of React, this project is gonna a little bit tough for you. And apart from that, if you have a little bit knowledge of API, like not how to develop API, how to use API in the front end, that is also gonna help you. And apart from that, little bit knowledge of CSS is also required. I'll not say that it is completely basic CSS. A little bit knowledge of CSS is required. And if you are developing a React project, I think you already have some CSS knowledge. If you think you can do this, then just do it. Don't think about this prerequisite and all. Just give it a try. If you are facing any problem, search for it. Feel free to reach me out. If you are having any problem, I'd love to help you with the problem. So yeah, that's all. So I hope you enjoyed it. This is just a project overview and the project idea I wanted to give you, in case if you want to do a project just by your own and add it in your portfolio, you can use this project, no issue with that. So I hope you enjoyed it. And again, the source code is available completely for free, in case if you want to check it out. And if you are having any problem during your development process, then feel free to check it out. Also, don't check it out from the beginning. I mean, first develop the project, then check it out. Yeah, that's the advice. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed it. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you soon. Bye.